Imagine spending $6,000 for a chance to win a spot to go to Streamer University, waiting 9 months for that day to arrive, watching Kai Cenat reveal your name on his livestream, and then never actually getting to go, because someone else was already there pretending to be you. And that's what exactly happened to Straight to the Bank, and the guy who took his spot had the nerve to blame Kai's team for it. Quick rundown for anyone who doesn't know what Streamer University is, but what it is that Kai Cenat hosts roughly around 150 creators to get access to a full 5-day program designed to boost their streaming careers. Some people enter with around tens to hundreds of viewers and then end up getting to a couple of thousand. Afterwards, every single attendee got a Dell laptop, a backpack, university clothing, meta glasses, a cologne by Drake, and a full-tone skincare package. Beyond all the physical stuff, they were streaming to an audience of like at least 1 million people across all channels watching the event. It is the single biggest boost a small creator can get on the entire platform since ever, and there were 2 ways to get it. The first was a standard application, either a video or an in-person interview explaining why you should be accepted. The second was the golden ticket. During Mafiathon 3, Kai did 5 wheel spins for people who had gifted subs, and the winners were guaranteed a spot at Streamer University 2026 9 months in advance. Straight to the Bank was the second golden ticket winner. He roughly paid 1,000 subs to get on the wheel, and he won. He posted a TikTok about it, about how excited he was, and he had 9 months to prepare. The idea behind the golden ticket was that the 5 winners would use the 9 months before Streamer University to actually stream. It gives them time to build an audience, get comfortable in front of the camera, and develop their skills before the program actually starts. In a way, Kai was giving them a head start. The problem was that Straight to the Bank never actually streamed. Not once in those 9 months. No streams, no audience, no content, which meant that nobody knew what he looked like, and nobody knew how he sounded like, and nobody could verify who he was actually. And somebody noticed that. Kai revealed all the Streamer University attendees on July 6th and said all information on how to get there would be sent within the week. On June 23rd, 2 weeks before the reveal, someone created a Twitch account called Straight to the Bank with 2 underscores at the end of it. The real Straight to the Bank account had no underscores, it was just a name. This was the timeline of events. On September 26, 2025, they did the wheel spin. On the 27th was when the Straight to the Bank account was created. How it was created the day after was probably due to time zones, because for him, it was probably the next day, but for Kai, it was the 26th. So he made his account that day and then proceeded to buy 1,000 subs. On June 23rd, 2026, 2 weeks before the reveal, the fake account was made. And then on July 6th, the reveal happened, and this is where things get a little bit iffy, because I'm not sure about the exact reason on how, the fake got picked. But it's one of 3 things. It's either that the mods pinned the fake account, they searched up the channel, and the fake channel came up first, because every time a name was revealed, Kai would then search up the name on stream, but he was the only account or only name that wasn't searched up. And the last thing is that the fake was in chat saying that that was actually him. Either way, Kai's mod Sunny saw the account with the same name as the golden ticket, assumed it was him, because there's no other reason to assume that someone would impersonate a golden ticket winner, and they pinned the fake in chat, which immediately directed everyone to start following the wrong account. And before the guy was banned, he had like 4.5, thousand followers. On July 8th, for his first stream, he titled his stream Streamer University 2026 in brackets thank you at Kai Cenat, and within the first minute of his stream he had 10 people congratulating him. The real Straight to the Bank waited 9 days for Kai's team to send him the information on how to get to Streamer University, but it never came because they already sent everything to the fake. And when the fake showed up on stream, the real one was in chat saying, "That's not me, that's a fake," and every time he said that, he got timed out. Imagine watching someone take your spot in real time and getting silenced every time you try to say something about it. So, the fake shows up at Streamer University, and he essentially does nothing. The whole point of Streamer University was that you learn how to stream, you learn how to better your stream, and you collaborate with other people there. This guy did absolutely nothing. And there was only 2 clips of him that happened at the event. And one of them doesn't even include him. The first one is Yusuf F7N, a genuine good person, going up to the guy because he was literally standing alone in the middle of the night, introduced himself. The fake introduced himself as Shadow, which is the fake's actual YouTube name. Yusuf brought over the fake, introduced him to Ludwig and Yana, said he was hilarious, basically saying everything he could do to make the person feel included and to put him up. The second is people talking about how he left on day 2. So around 6 AM of day 2, which was day 1 of the actual classes starting, he told his roommate that he was done and left. The reason he gave at that time was he wasn't fitting in and people felt bad. They thought that it was a genuine social anxiety situation. They were being kind about it, and they felt bad that it happened, and some people wish they talked to the guy so they wouldn't have left.
Sketch not streaming, so I call him. I haven't seen him today. Yo, I feel bad for the guy that went home, bro. That's the guy that went home first or second day.
But that's not the reason why they left. When people got back from Streamer University, they started putting the pieces together about what happened. The fake, he was streaming, and he had multiple, like, I'm talking about like maybe like 15 streams total, back to back to back, all of them less than 10 minutes, trying to explain his side of things. And he also had a portion of streams that were before he went to Streamer University. And so as I was doing this video, his Twitch account got banned. And I briefly remember some of the stuff or some of the streams. They recalled that we need to talk or trying to explain my side. I wasn't able to look at the full streams, but there were some TikToks that captured portions of their stream or portions of his stream, which we'll talk about. And this is what he actually said on why he left. He said the reason he left was because he didn't want to get arrested, not because he didn't fit in. When he left on day 2, he was probably thinking that he might get caught, so he took all the free stuff and left.
Why did I leave? To be honest, I don't want to get arrested. I think that's like the most easiest option. I don't think anyone wants to get arrested. And plus, the lineup was kind of boring, so I ain't gonna lie, that's why I left.
Kai's team found out about what happened and that the person who was actually there was a fake. Because by day 4, he tried to come back and Kai's team already figured out that he wasn't the real straight to the bank, and they told him that he can either leave voluntarily or they'll have him arrested, and he chose to leave.
No, Kai did not know. I don't think Kai knew. I tried to snuck back in again to see if it worked. This is funny story. I tried to sneak back in again, right? I tried sneaking back in again a second time, but then they found out, and I found out they were looking for me. They were looking for me and everything, and then they said, if you either you leave or we arrest you. And I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. I left. That was like on the day 4, I think. Day 4, I was trying to go back in.
He also said, and I want you to hear this, I technically got accepted because Sunny picked my account. I don't know why he picked me instead of finding the real one. Sunny being Kai's mod.
Yeah, technically I got accepted because Sunny's mod or whoever, Twitch mod, picked my account. I don't know why they didn't just, find the real one, but I don't know. He picked me for some reason. Yeah, there's another one. I don't even know who the real one is. For all I know, Straight to the Bank might just be a robot or something, for all I know. Because technically this is all the mod's fault. This wasn't even my fault because he didn't, nobody double checked. No one thought hey, let's just double check this. Yeah, Sunny accepted me for some reason and just didn't want to double check. Hey, is this the real one? This is technically all Sunny's fault if you want to if you want to say that. Yeah, it's a misunderstanding because the thing is he picked it's the thing about Kai's team is that he didn't want to, I'm surprised nobody double checked, right? Nobody's double checked or asked for bank statements. Alright, I'm not ungrateful. I'm saying Kai's team didn't double check. I don't know why.
You don't know why they picked you. You made your account 2 weeks before Streamer University. You made your account with the exact same name as the golden ticket winner. And you added 2 underscores at the end of it, so it would seem like it's the same username. And you generally don't know how a mod with thousands of messages flying through the chat didn't catch the 2 underscores. He then said that he doesn't even know if the real Straight to the Bank is real and that he might be a bot. The real Straight to the Bank was actively writing in chat, "That's not me, that's a fake," and was getting timed out in real time. And also, he spent $6 grand in subs to win that spot. A bot doesn't buy subs. And then he started blaming Kai's mod, saying that it wasn't his fault that they didn't double check, and they should have verified if he was the right person. There was a 9-day window between the names being revealed and Streamer University starting. He also made a stream called 2026 Streamer University Thank You Kai Cenat. By him doing that, he's also going in on the impersonation, saying that, oh yeah, I actually am the, winner of the golden ticket. He was in contact with Kai's team during that entire period to get the information, about how to get to Streamer University, what to do, what to bring, all that. At no point during those 9 days did he tell them that he was not the real Straight to the Bank. And at no point did he said, there might be a mistake. He also brought up that they never asked for bank statements since the real Straight to the Bank would have had, $6,000 worth of gifted subs, and that would have immediately proved that he wasn't the right person. He's trying to blame everything on the mod, but when his name and his account was pinned, he went into that and started a stream specifically saying, Streamer University 2026, thank you Kai Cenat. How else is anyone supposed to take that? He also said, and this is a direct quote, that he doesn't care, he got free stuff and he's glad.
I left because I don't want to get caught. I don't want to get caught, bro. I don't care. I mean, I got free stuff and I'm glad.
So what actually happened to the real Straight to the Bank? There were 3 theories floating around about what actually happened to the real one. First theory was pure impersonation. The fake made the account, got confused to the real one, and attended his place. The second theory is that people are saying that the real, straight to the bank sold his spot. He didn't want to go, sold his golden ticket to the fake. And then when he saw the free stuff, he tried to extort the fake into giving it to him, threatening to expose him if he didn't, which is why the fake left to avoid getting caught, which I don't know how people thought of this, because the guy literally spent like 6 grand to actually have a chance to win that spot. And the third theory is that the real one got hacked. Based on everything that came out, the real reason seems to be a combination of the impersonation, and apparently the guy did get hacked. The real Straight to the Bank posted on TikTok saying that his actual account was banned. The fake confirmed it in his stream that he was hacked and he was actually helping out the real one, which is a very confusing thing, because you can impersonate the guy to get something, which was the streamer university attendance, but now you're helping the guy from getting hacked, which is a very interesting thing to say when you're, the person who most benefited from the guy losing access to his account. Because I think he might have been banned off of Twitch for some reason.
The hacked account, what I can say is it's not me. The hacked account, that is not me at all. I'm trying to help whoever the real Straight to the Bank is. I don't know who it is. I don't know who the person is. I didn't hack anyone. I don't know why people are saying that.
The real Straight to the Bank never got to go. 9 months of anticipation, $6,000 spent. His name was called on Kai's stream, but someone else was standing there when it happened. And here's what makes this genuinely awful beyond just, the mechanics of the scam. Kai built Streamer University specifically to give people a real chance, not a partial shot or, a vague opportunity. A full-on, equipment provided, massive live stream audience, a 5-day program designed to launch careers for people in that room. This was a life-changing week for everyone there at Streamer University, and it's not exaggerated to say, because this is the one place where if you get in, you can do streaming full-time. And this person identified one of the golden ticket winners who had no stream history, who couldn't be verified, created an account 2 weeks before his name was revealed, saying in chat that was him, took the equipment, took the experience that wasn't his, and did nothing with it. Left when he was about to get caught, and then went on stream saying that it wasn't his fault, and he's glad he's got free stuff. The real Straight to the Bank spent $6,000 to get on that wheel. One post about it, waiting 9 months and got nothing. If you want more videos like this, subscribe because new videos are dropping out. Or dropping in. That's the full story. A golden ticket winner who never got to use his ticket, a fake who walked in, took everything, left before he was arrested, and somehow found a way to blame the mods for it. And a real person somewhere was watching all this from the inside because he was the one who got stolen from. The fake's Twitch account got banned. His YouTube comments are nothing but people calling him out, and the real Straight to the Bank is out there, out $6,000 and out of the Streamer University experience. Kai built something generally good with Streamer University. This guy found the one crack in it and walked straight through it. And he had the audacity to say that he doesn't care and it's not his fault, when all he had to say was, I'm not the real Straight to the Bank.